So the Bengals might find themselves in a very weird situation this offseason. So remember how we went ahead and signed T. Higgins to the non-exclusive tag? Well, yeah. We might have a potential suitor. Hear me out. The Washington Commanders, you know, the team that just went ahead and got to the NFC Championship game, they have the 29th overall pick. Some would say that's almost a second round pick, which, with how much salary cap they have, they could work out a deal with T. Higgins. And giving up 2 first round picks is stupid and ridiculous. That's like a ridiculous thing for T. Higgins, right? What happens when they're expecting to win the Super Bowl next year, right? Because they got the NFC Championship game. And with T. Higgins, they could be a Super Bowl team. So they're giving up a potential second round pick, right? 29th overall pick. It's not second, but it's close to second round. 3 picks away. And then if they think they're going to win the Super Bowl the following season, which again, they could, they're giving up pretty much in sense. This is what they're giving up for a T. Higgins. That's what they're giving up for T in sense, right? Not the 61st overall pick, but they're giving up 2 seconds. If they think that they're going to be a Super Bowl team, which for coming off an NFC Championship run and your quarterback's only going to get better, you have crazy amount of cap space. Plus, again, T. Higgins with a nice young quarterback is really a great situation to be in. This is a situation where Washington could make a move. And again, giving up 2 first round picks, while it's crazy, it's not that crazy when you start to think about the amount that the second round picks are worth. They have $82.2 million. Now, this same philosophy applies for some other teams as well, but it really applies for Washington because they have the money to get him. They have the money to pay him. They have the money to give him exactly the contract he wants. And in all honesty, the Bengals are not going to be able to really compete with it. You know, whatever the Bengals are thinking about hiring T, the second that the free agency starts, the Commanders could come in and say, hey, listen, we'll give you 2 pretty much second round picks and you give us T. And obviously they have to offer a contract. The Bengals have an ability to match that deal. But this could easily get done right away starting off the offseason. And I don't think, I actually, you know what it's like? Here's what I'll say, right? I was going to say, I don't think Cincinnati realizes, but I think they do. I've said this since the very beginning of this non-exclusive franchise tag. I truly do believe the Bengals are looking for this out. They're looking for this. A team give us 2 first round picks with a non-exclusive franchise tag, even if they're pretty much second round picks. They can wipe their hands of this T. Higgins situation and they can move on. And I think that's what they want. I think that's why they waited and didn't, work out a contract with him for a very long time. Because they're trying to get out of this T. Higgins situation with as little backlash as humanly possible. And, I think there will be a lot of people who's upset about losing T. But when you come out and say, hey, listen, we got 2 first round picks for him. We tried to work out a contract with him, but the Commanders just paid him way too much money and we couldn't match it. We couldn't, realistically speaking, match it. But we got 2 first round picks. That will make some of the fan base happy. And I think that's what Cincinnati's trying to do here. And that's why, again, I said it before and I'll say it again, them giving him the non-exclusive franchise tag was the biggest statement to not only the fans, but also T. Higgins. Because it's, hey, listen, we want you, but at the same time, you might be gone. You know, there's no guarantee you're on this roster for the foreseeable future. So again, we'll have to wait and see, right? That's what a little of this comes down to. But I think Washington is definitely a team that could say, hey, reasonably speaking here, 2 second-round picks is worth it. 2 second-round picks is worth T. Higgins when we have a championship roster that's only going to get better. Our rookie quarterback is only going to get better. And we have all the money in the world to get a contract done. So, we're in a weird situation. We are. But this is the situation where, you know, they say if your quarterback counts for less than 14% of your salary cap, you can build around that quarterback and go win a Super Bowl. That was always the motto when it came to this. Now, obviously, Jalen Hurts has won a Super Bowl. He counts for more than 14%. But Jaden Daniels, I mean, how much does he count toward their salary cap right now? He is currently at $8.57 million cap hit. His current salary cap accounts for 2.6, actually, well, 2025 now, 2.9% of their salary cap. You can work out a deal and work out a, you know, T. Higgins contract when your quarterback, who's supposed to be the most expensive piece of your puzzle, and you have him for another, 3 years and an additional 5th-year option. When you can have that guy under contract for little to no money, I mean, 8, 10, 12 million, yeah, you're 1,000% going to be able to go sign T. Higgins. You are 1,000% going to be able to arguably give up 2 second-round picks and say, hey, yeah, we give up 2 second-round picks, but we're getting, you know, a quarterback, the guy who had a fantastic rookie season, got us to the NFC Championship game. We're going to give him a true wide receiver 1 to pair with Scary Terry on this team. So, yeah, the situation, again, I truly do feel like the Bengals want this. I think that they want this out. And I think that's why they gave him the non-exclusive franchise tag. I might be wrong. I might 1,000% be wrong. And listen, I will admit if I'm wrong. But I don't think they want to sign him. Well, I think they want to sign him for the correct deal that they think is right. But I think as long as, you know, the deal is arguably reasonable, they'll do it. But if not, they want this out. And they're going to take this out. Peace out.